This man is about to pick up a deadly sea creature. He might get into trouble. The animal moves its tentacles really oddly, and his mouth, it looks literally like something oddly familiar. This seems to be an alien monster straight out of a movie. With its odd movements and weird twisting, I'm pretty sure this fella's calling the mothership. Did you know that we have only explored 5% of the oceans? These guys are surfing on top of clouds, but the reality will just blow your mind. The men glide effortlessly, creating a truly mesmerizing spectacle. But here's the twist. This magical illusion is actually real. Welcome to Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. When rainwater settles on top of the salt, it creates a perfect mirror, reflecting the sky and making it look like you're flying among the clouds. This praying mantis is literally praying to save its life. The green snake strikes, trying to open its jaws wide enough to swallow the mantis whole. But the mantis isn't backing down. Its powerful, sharp arms are strong enough to keep the snake's mouth shut. Who will win? Both predators are locked in a deadly battle, each fighting for survival. They clash for nearly an hour, and even the cameraman's starting to wonder if he should step in.
I should help him or not.
Who survives? We may never know, but my money's on the mantis. A bug with a built-in flamethrower? Most insects run from danger, but this one fights back with boiling hot acid. It stores 2 chemicals inside its body, harmless on their own. But when mixed, they explode at over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to burn flesh. It can fire rapidly, adjust its aim, and even survive being eaten because predators spit it out in agony. It's tiny, harmless looking, but deadlier than you think. Like this video in the next 3 seconds, or you might get sprayed. And now the moment you've been waiting for. This is the bombardier beetle. You won't believe why this guy is eating bees. This fearless Himalayan honey hunter smashes combs with his bare hands and stuffs bees straight into his mouth. The secret? They actually smoke the bees to confuse them. So while it looks like he's munching on bees, they're too dazed to sting. All this just to harvest mad honey, a rare, mind-bending nectar made from toxic rhododendron pollen that can make you hallucinate. I think he already had a taste. This guy was bored on his boat and decided to blow on a Hawaiian conch. And suddenly, the unexpected happened.
Oh, babe.
A whale greeted him back from miles away. No mouth, no stomach, just acid-filled tentacles. Deep in the ocean, skeletons don't last long, but not because of time. They're eaten by a creature that has no mouth. Instead, it releases bone-melting acid, dissolving its prey into mush. Imagine a poor, sick whale sinking, and in just days, this thing devours it. This is the bone-eating snotworm. This man noticed there was a double rainbow forming outside of his flat, but to his surprise, he saw a full 360 degrees rainbow form. This is basically impossible to see from the ground. Only rich people who live on skyscrapers can see this, and also airplane pilots. Life is so unfair. A deadly poison harpoon fired in under 100 microseconds. You step on a tiny snail, and suddenly you can't breathe. This little guy fires venom-filled harpoons so powerful they can kill 30 humans with a single sting. The worst part? There's no antidote. If you get hit, you're on your own. And if you're a fish, it gets even worse. Once paralyzed, the snail opens its mouth, stretching like a snake, to swallow its helpless prey whole. This is the cone snail. This is one of the smartest sea creatures in the world, and this man might get into trouble. This diver is trapped, tentacles wrapping around his body, covering his face, his eyes, and even his mouth. Octopuses are incredibly smart, with 500 million neurons. Smarter than some mammals. This one probably figured out the diver needs his mouth and nose to survive. It's a life or death struggle, but what's the cameraman doing? If he doesn't step in soon, his diver friend might end up on the octopus's dinner menu.
You won't believe how this tiny hunter takes down its prey. It hunts from underwater, but its prey lives on land, so it shoots them down with a built-in water gun. It can strike from 6 feet away and even calculates for gravity and water distortion. Just like a trained sniper, it patiently waits, then bam! A high-pressure jet knocks insects straight out of the air. No claws, no fangs, just perfect aim. This is nature's most unexpected sharpshooter. This is the archerfish, the world's tiniest hitman. And trust me, you do not want to be on its hit list. This chicken hides a shocking dinosaur secret, and scientists were not ready for it. It looks harmless, but something about this bird doesn't add up. Scientists made a discovery that changed everything we thought we knew about evolution, because deep inside, this creature carries a prehistoric secret. In 2003, paleontologists recovered soft tissue from a 68-million-year-old fossil, something thought to be impossible. When they analyzed its protein structure, they compared it to modern animals, and the closest match, it wasn't a lizard, it wasn't a crocodile, it was a chicken. Yes, out of all living creatures, chickens and ostriches share the most genetic similarities with a true prehistoric monster, the Tyrannosaurus rex. Genetically, they share about 60% of their DNA, proving that birds aren't just related to dinosaurs. They are dinosaurs. And it gets crazier. Scientists have even manipulated chicken embryos to develop dinosaur-like teeth and tails. Their legs move like tiny dinosaurs, their feet have raptor-like claws, and if they were the size of their ancestor, they'd be just as deadly. With genetic breakthroughs happening right now, some experts believe we're closer than ever to bringing back real dinosaurs. Could we be on the verge of a dinosaur theme park? Maybe we should think twice before opening the gates.
Life, finds a way.
So next time you see a chicken, just remember, you're looking at a miniature T-Rex in disguise. Would you eat dinosaur nuggets? Comment below. This menacing shadow is every scientist's worst nightmare. Antarctica, a frozen world of silence and wonder. But beneath the ice, something lurks, something deadly. Scientists travel here to uncover nature's deepest secrets. It's a land of extremes, where survival is a daily battle, not just for animals, but for those who study them. July 22nd, 2003. Marine biologist Kirsty Brown suits up for a dive. The water is calm. The mission? Study how icebergs shape the fragile marine ecosystem. But in this wilderness, danger often goes unseen. Beneath the surface, a shadow moves, a hunter unlike any other. Then, an explosion of speed. Jaws clamp down, dragging her into the abyss. The culprit, leopard seals. Antarctica's apex predators. With crushing jaws and lightning speed, they hunt penguins with ruthless precision. But this time, a human was the target. A desperate rescue mission is commenced, but the icy depths had already claimed her. The first ever fatal leopard seal attack left the scientific world in shock. Kirsty Brown was gone. Antarctica is beautiful, but it holds secrets. Secrets that remind us we are not always at the top of the food chain. Would you take the plunge into these mysterious waters? These seals will be gone in 30 seconds. Here's how. A deadly sea monster is lurking near the surface. With multiple rows of teeth, carnage is about to be unleashed. These insidious creatures are killer whales. Swimming at almost 35 miles per hour, they can't wait to feast and tear the seal's flesh. With up to 56 interlocking teeth, once they strike, there's no escape. But their deadliest weapon? Intelligence. These apex predators plan, communicate, and outthink their prey. Wave after wave, they smash the ice, drowning every last hope of survival. They don't hunt alone, they hunt as one. Watch this. At least the sea pup has a short death. Would you want to have a swim with them? This shark is older than the United States of America. It swims slowly, barely ever moves, and yet it's been around since the 1500s. That means some of these sharks were alive when Shakespeare was writing his plays. Scientists say it might hold the secret to extreme longevity, and we're just starting to figure out how. This is the Greenland shark, the oldest living vertebrate on Earth, and trust me, it's seen more history than your school textbooks.
This man just hooked something huge. Could it be a sea monster, a shark? No one knows, but he refuses to let go. He keeps pulling, inch by inch, fighting the current and the beast below. What could it possibly be? And then, bam, it breaks the surface. It's a giant swordfish, but it seems like it's going to escape. That razor-sharp nose could seriously injure him if he's not careful. They fought for hours, and eventually the fisherman calmed down the fish with some gentle head petting. They head home together to share a romantic dinner.